Brillo, and today we will be taking a look at how rich Aquaman is. There were several other heroes to pick from, namely Black Panther, for vibranium, Bruce Wayne, Veidt Enterprises, Tony Stark, Stark Industries, Lex Luthor, Lex Corp, and Ozymandias, Veidt Enterpises. Here's what I got. Black Panther leads Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark by $90.7 trillion. That is due to the large amounts of vibranium at his disposal. But frankly, that is nothing compared to what Aquaman possesses. Aquaman owns the entire sea floor and can guard any part of it with his will. If anything happens at any part of the sea, he is immediately alerted to it by his people, due to their precise equipment. The entire sea floor spans 361.9 million square kilometers, twice as much larger than the entire land span. Think of it. If a person has a capability to guard a kingdom that size, then think of the quality of the underwater army that he has. Even the world's greatest conquerors didn't even go close to 10% of what he controls. So, how does he control it? Simple. He has high-quality weapons of mass destruction. Think of it. The Kraken may be his dynamite compared to the weapons he has now. And the Kraken came in the 13th century AD, so think of what he might have now. He would have created nukes long before the Renaissance. If Aquaman wanted, he could essentially block every surface seaport with just his huge army and stop the world trade significantly. Maybe even aircraft. No one knows what he is capable of. If any country wanted, they can hire his underwater army for tackling another country for several $100 billion. Anyway, even if we are not considering those, he still sits on top of world's best resources of petroleum, minerals, gold, tin, titanium and diamonds. Think of it, all the gold we ever mined is about 10 billion ounces, and by the current worth of gold, which is about $1,200 per ounce, gives us $12 trillion worth of gold. And that is just on land. The sea contains 10 times the same amount, which gives rise to roughly $150 trillion, more than Black Panther's net worth. And that's just gold, buddy. There are even more minerals waiting to be unearthed, known and unknown. The world has $12 trillion worth of gold and has $250 trillion net worth of resources. Think of what Aquaman will be worth with just 10 times worth of gold. Of course, the world may find trade with Black Panther easier than trading with Aquaman. But that doesn't hide the fact that there is a underwater king who controls more assets than anyone, who can stop the world's trade significantly, has weapons more than 1,000 times deadlier than your nukes and weapons, can control every deep sea mining processes and petroleum refineries in the sea. So, Aquaman is the most wealthiest in my opinion. P.S. Namor may have the same powers as Aquaman, but seeing that he was banished from Atlantis a couple of times, along with him being a prince and not a king, and also him being significantly slower than Aquaman, I don't see how his army can control the entire ocean, since they are a lot slower than Aquaman's. So, he will come at number 2, then Black Panther may come at number 3.